Hello BookTube, Sarah here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with my April 2018 new and used book haul part 2. As you guys know, I break my book hauls up every month because I do tend to buy a lot of books and of course I get them all on sale. Yeah, let's jump in and get started. There are not very many in this haul, so I will start off with my Kindle books. So the first one I bought is called Deliver Me by Farrah Rochon. This is the first book in the Holmes Brothers series. This one I think was free on Amazon, so you might want to go check it out if it sounds like it'd be any good. And this is about, it's a contemporary romance about two physicians who work at an emergency room in New Orleans. So the premise sounded really good, and again it was free. It's had quite good ratings on Goodreads, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up. The next one is Fully Ignited by Shannon and Stacey. I have no idea what prompted me to pick this book up. It had absolutely nothing to do with that cover. This one was on sale. It's not on sale anymore. I did check. I'm sorry. This is book three in the Boston Fire series by Shannon and Stacey. I have read the first book and I really enjoyed it. It's about a fire company, a fire department, I guess. I think they're just outside Boston. So a lot of her stuff is set in Massachusetts, New Hampshire, you know, that New England area. And of course, you know, my Red Sox get talked about, you know, quite a bit in these books and stuff like that. Not quite a bit, but when they're talking about sports, it's often, you know, Boston sports teams, which I love. But yeah, this is a really great series, and you can't go wrong with a cover like that as far as I'm concerned. The next book is A Dash of Love by Jill Sanders. This is the first book in the Pride Oregon series. And this is an offshot, like a next generation series of the Pride series by Jill Sanders. It is essentially a small town romance set in the small town of Pride, and like I said, this is the next generation, so I'm going to wait until after I finish the actual Pride series to move on to this series. It does say in some of the reviews that you do kind of meet up with some of the characters that you met in that first series. So yeah, this one looked really cute. I believe it's like on for like 99 cents. If you're interested in checking it out, if you like small town romance, definitely give it a go. Next up, this one I don't know where I came across this book, but it sounded so cute. It's called Must Love Otters by Eliza Gordon, and it's about a woman who is having like a really bad go of it. Split with her boyfriend, her job is horrible, so she ends up using this gift certificate from her parents to go to a spa for a week or something like that, but it takes place in British Columbia. Now they say BC, but I'm pretty sure it's got to be, British Columbia, it's Canada. So it takes place on the west coast. And I guess during part of this trip out west, she ends up going to go see otters or something. She loves otters. And the story goes from there. Now, I picked this one up, I think it's still on sale for like, you know what, it might have been one of the monthly deals for Kindle, which is why it came up for me. But it was like $1, it was less than $2 for this book. And the book itself, though, in case you're interested, is available as part of the Audible romance package. So if you have that and you want to check it out, definitely do so. It looks absolutely adorable and I cannot wait to read it. Spoiler alert from my May TBR coming up. This ends up on my TBR for May, so I can't wait. The next one is called Match Made in Manhattan by Amanda Stauffer. This book I found out about through the Smart Bitches Trashy Books podcast that I listen to. If you guys are ever interested in me doing a video on the podcasts that I listen to, they're not all book related, but I have about a dozen different podcasts that I listen to on a regular basis. So if you're ever interested in me talking about those, please let me know in the comments below and I will definitely do a video on that for you guys. But anyway, I heard about this one because Sarah Wendell, who hosts the podcast, she was interviewing the author. And this book sounded adorable. So at the time I had heard the podcast, the book hadn't been released yet. So I put it on my wish list on Amazon, and lo and behold, it actually came up as a daily deal. So I ended up picking it up a few days ago. It's not on sale anymore, unfortunately. But the whole premise of this story is, it's sort of kind of a true-to-life story in the fact that the author drew from a lot of her own personal experiences for this book. And it's about a woman navigating love in the city of Manhattan. And, you know, going on these Tinder dates and on these online dates and meeting all these different guys. And a lot of the men that her character meets up with are caricatures, excuse me, I can't say that word, based off of guys that she actually went on dates with. And, you know, it just sounded like a lot of fun. Now, the cool thing is, it is available on audio. It's not part of the romance package, though, on Audible, but it is on audio. The narrator for the audiobook is actually the author's sister. And it's not like she just had her sister come in and narrate the book. Her sister's actually an audiobook narrator. Like, that's her job. And she was able to get her sister to narrate the book, which is a lot of fun. And, you know, listening to her talk about this book on the podcast made me want to read it so much more. So, you know, I'm excited to eventually get to it. And the last audiobook or ebook, I should say, that I want to talk about is Whisper Beach by Shelley Noble. This is another one that is on sale this month through the Kindle Monthly Deals. And this is a small town contemporary romance. I don't know too much more about it. The cover drew me in. It was $1.99, so I decided to pick it up and give it a shot. It's got pretty good ratings on Goodreads. She writes, from the looks of it, very beach-related type stories. If you like Nancy Thayer, if you like Mary Kay Andrews, you know, you'll probably really enjoy this author because she seems very similar. When I looked at this book, books by those authors were recommended as, if you like this, you'll like this kind of idea. So yeah, if that's something that might interest you, definitely check it out. And now on to the print books that I bought, and that's it for this book haul. I really haven't bought that much in the last couple weeks, guys. So I went over to my local Salvation Army. I decided to stop in, and I spent a whole $4, and I got 5 books. And so yeah, these are some older Harlequins. Of course, as you guys know, I'm collecting these. So the first one is a Harlequin super romance. It's called Back in Kansas by Debra Salonen. I can't say her last name. She's actually one of the authors of the Love at the Chocolate Shop series that I'm currently reading. And I'm really enjoying her writing, and when I saw this one, I had to pick it up. This is actually from, what's the date on this one? Well, it's Super Romance number 986. So let me see if they give a date in here. 2001. So this is an older one, but it looks like it'd be a lot of fun. The next one, I'm not sure where to put these now, is a Harlequin intrigue novel. It's got cat fur on it. Everything I own has cat fur on it. And this is Wedding Captives by Cassie Miles, another author that I really enjoy. This is part of the Colorado Search and Rescue series, and this is from 2002, so this is an older one as well. When I went in, they had this huge stack of the Harlequin Presents books. The Presents books are one of the only ones I don't enjoy. Just for some reason, most of the ones I've read, I'm not enjoying them. I don't like those kind of stories. I don't know what it is. They tend to be a lot more alpha males, and I'm not into that as much, but they did have like stacks of those ones, but I was able to find a bunch of these as well. The next one, these are a little bit more recent books, these next two. They are Harlequin Romantic Suspense. The first one is Black Ops Warrior by Amelia Autin. This is from 2017, so this is December of 2017, so it is very recent. Part of the Man on a Mission series. The only thing about the cover, does it not look like he's sliding down that banister? I looked at the cover, I'm like, why is he sliding down the banister? Then I realized like he's crouched down. So yeah, so this one looks like it's going to be really, really good. And the other one, this one, Killer Colton Christmas, another Harlequin romantic suspense. This is the final book in the Coltons of Shadow Creek series, and it is actually 2 novellas in here by Regina Black and Laura Lacombe. So, and they're both Christmas themed, so this one looks really, really good. At first when I looked at the cover, I'm like, oh, it's a baby story, but no, she's actually holding a dog. But gorgeous covers on these. And this is also from December of 2017, so these were both published in the same month. What numbers are they? 1974 and 1971, so yeah. So that'll be great to add to my collection. And last but not least is an older one, and I spied this one and I went, ooh, I love these. I absolutely love these. These are some of my favorite books that are published by Harlequin Historical. And this one is called Christmas Gold, and it is 3 Christmas novellas, and they're by Cheryl St. John, Elizabeth Lane, and Mary Burton. So every year Harlequin releases a Christmas-themed anthology for the historical line. Sometimes more than one, but if it is only one, it depends on the year. It'll be either a Western or a Regency, or sometimes they kind of intermix the two, or they used to back in the day, not anymore so much. This is an older one. What is the date on this one? 2002. So this one's from 2002. And yeah, it looks really, really adorable. Like the cover is, and it's all embossed, but the back has got like, you know, a little bit more. But I love like the inside flap has like that image in it. I just love it. Like, why they put that beautiful art on the inside cover, I don't understand it. But yeah, this has a bit of water damage to it, unfortunately, it looks like. But yeah, it's still readable, and yeah, I'm glad that I was able to pick it up. So anyway, guys, that's it for the book haul. Short and sweet and to the point. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments below if you've read any of these books. Sorry, I just had to put those on the floor. And what you thought about them. And until my next video, guys, take care and happy reading. Bye.